G'day crew, it's DP here. I'm currently out and about, as you know. We're at Weston, it's Cessnock, and me and a mate of mine came across this absolute beauty of a building. I believe this is a Weston signal box. You can see just over there is Weston Railway Station with the water tank. It's over there, camera in focus. So we'll have a look at that in just a second. But before we do, we might as well have a look at this somewhat sad looking remnant of the South Maitland Railways. So this used to be a double track line. Now it's only single. So right here would have been where the second track would be. You can see remnants of it there. You see it also at Neath too. You can see the platform is literally got a gaping like lynch in it just because the railway isn't there anymore. Alright. So we'll go the safest way. It's crazy. I only like to imagine what this would have been like in its heyday. But it's been ravaged by fire and vandalism, graffiti and such. Let's see. Well, that someone's obviously kicked that way too hard. You can see there's several different entries and exits here. All the graffiti and such. The roof's missing too. We'll have a look at that in a second. I'm not entirely sure what this was supposed to be. Maybe a lavatory. I have no idea. Actually, I think it was a lavatory because there's that little plumbing hole right there. Plumbing pipe. That might have been a rack to put like a bag or something, maybe. That's just my guess. I won't venture too far over here just because it's not very stable. But this is just absolutely incredible that this is still here. This is the inside of Weston signal box. If you look down, you can see everything. See all the equipment, all the rigging and pipework and everything. There's even a campfire, actually. A fireplace, so that's pretty cool. Windows have been smashed. The roof is absolutely buggered. You can see all of the supports are charred. I think it was an arson fire that took this thing out. Imagine a South Maitland 10 class rumbling through here with a load of non-air hoppers. It would have been magical. So now what we're going to do, we are going to have a look at Weston Railway Station. For a little look-see, we're going to go along the railway line. I'm going to take you guys there. Phil, I'll meet you over there. Oh, sure thing. Righto, thank you. That's just my mate. Brought me here. Oh, one more thing I'll show you before we go to the station. Over here, something that you don't see very often. It's the actual rigging equipment. You can see these three, that, and that. They all hold these big beams that would be used for the points all the way over there. It's crazy. I wonder if in the early days, the station masters would go over there and shout, "Can you do this switch," or whatever, and the signalman would have to oblige. So I like to think that's what happened. Probably not though. I'm not 100% sure if this is Weston signal box. I'm fairly sure it is. It's probably one of my favourite signal boxes, actually. That one. Look at that. That's wonderful. Let me just zoom out. Sorry? Oh yeah. It's a Kanga. Interesting. Alright, so what we're going to do now, we are going to have a look at Weston Railway Station and whatever shows to us before that. Over here you can see some remnants of the other line. Right there. Oh, wow. The kangaroo and a baby, a joey. Wow. They're very smart creatures, kangaroos. They're a nuisance to most, but I think they're quite beautiful. Whoop, there goes a joey. And Mum should follow. There she goes. Wow. The things you see when you get out and about. You can see some more relics from history over there. They're caked in rust. That's the only thing holding that together in that form is just the rust, really. Yeah. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, here we are. Here's what I was talking about before. Some more signalling beams. They go all the way up to the station, I reckon. See some relics too. Lots of bits and bobs. Wonder how long they'll stay for before someone nicks them. What's this? It's a sign. Ugh. Danger, do not enter. Thanks for telling me that. Anthill. It's an old sleeper, I presume. Yeah, it is. Charred and everything. Oh wow, are these speed signs or direction signs? I'm not too sure. I have no idea. But they're very interesting. You can see the signal box over there. I wonder how long that's there before that's torn down. If the it's weird because if the what's it called, the proposition for reopening the line goes ahead, like you've probably most likely heard in the news recently that they want to reopen it, but if they do, they'll probably have to get rid of all this. They might keep some small things for historical preservation, but like the tracks, the wooden sleepers, all that unused track, stations, the water tank, it would all be gone. Sorry? Oh yeah. Yeah, see, that's why the signal box is there. My friend's actually right, because there's 3 lines here. These 2 are the main lines. Here and here, they're the main lines. You've also got a second support line. This was probably most often used to store non-air hopper wagons for their journey to and from Newcastle every day. Like when they had like a bottleneck of coal ready to go, they'd throw a low priority train over there for the high priority ones to come through. Look at that. Wow. Let's have a look at this. Look at that crane. That's beautiful. You see these all over. You see them at Scone. You see them everywhere. Singleton, there's also one, but you can't access it really. I wonder how many coal wagons that hold. Very interesting stuff. Here we come to Weston Railway Station's island platform. Wow, this station has seen better days. Look at that, look at all the flowers. I'll stay away from them because there could be bees, wasps, anything really. Not that I'm a scaredy toots or anything, but you know, just to be safe. Again, if they were to reopen this station, they'd have to turn all of this into asphalt, I reckon. Like, definitely, because it wouldn't be a very good look for a government to have a grass platform. Considering it was only meant for like passenger, like only a couple of passenger traffic, like it's massive. Bigger than most stations on the main line. Like around the Hunter Valley, it's bigger than most, especially up the north coast. I got the dungog line and everything. Sorry that I sounded a little bit parched. Just I haven't had any water this whole trip. We had a look at Neath Railway Station and the signal box and everything. Same story, burnt to a crisp. Graffiti everywhere. There was even a pillow with an image of a revealing woman in the toilet room. So yeah, that was fun. But I'm flogged, so I forgot my water, which was a rookie mistake. I wonder how many redbacks are in there. Look at that. I wonder what this was used for. I have no idea. I'm stumped on that one. Oh, there's a direction sign. Again, I would have loved to have seen this railway in full operation in its heyday. 10 class locos rolling through with coal, Tulloch built diesel rail cars, you know, 30 class with old 1890s American suburban carriages, you know, incredible. Would have been amazing. I have a really good book, South Maitland Railways. I think it was done by Peter Attenborough. And it's a good read, I recommend it. It's one of the many books in my collection. Looks like a sign here for something maybe. I don't think it's a station sign. Might be like a warning sign or something. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Old filler up. Look at it, even the filler ups are so ornately designed back in this era of architectural design. Look at that. Look at all that. That's just beautiful. Now everything looks like something I built in Minecraft yesterday. Not that I play Minecraft very often. I'm not much of a video game person. Not against anyone who is, but it's just not for me. But oh wow. There's the water tower. You can actually see on the front of the tanks, you can see A.A.Co, which stands for Australian Agri Company, which was a British company that came here in Australia. They opened their first mine in Newcastle, in the centre of Newcastle in 1831. Well, I think they had a few mines before that, but the 1831 mine, the A pit, was the first to use any form of railway. It was a gravitational railway. And it used the old fish belly rails, like the rails used on the Stockton and Darlington Railway that was built in 1825. Yeah, nothing much remains of the old A pit. Wow, it's so tall, it's so demanding for attention, you know. Wow, look at that. And the line just continues on until, I can't actually remember, it's on the map. I think this was another filler up too. Yeah, you can tell there's water in there. Oh, you can see the ladder. Wow. Okay, so that concludes our exploration of Weston. In Cessnock, New South Wales, Australia. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Stick around for more because I'll continue to make more railway adventures very soon. Alright, we'll get one final shot of the station and we'll be done here. Now I'll go back home and have some water because I'm desperate for it. Or maybe classic Coke, I'm not too sure. Alright, this has been Dominium Photos, or DP. Thank you very much for watching, and catch you on the flip side. Here.